because I think after all this time I've actually found a way of actually communicating to the kids the message of it's important to look after the planet. Now, this is the first video I showed them. It's David Attenborough singing What a Wonderful World. Because it is, it's an incredible planet we live on, but how many people actually respect it and enjoy it? Now you can see I'm in the classroom on my own now, because I've got time to make this video. You can see they've got all the computers here. We're in a small village, really small. I got a fantastic computer and projector, so I can show them these videos. Now this is the first video I show them, so they enjoy it, they like the video. To show them what a wonderful world it was, and it is, and it still is if we look after it. But that's the important message, to look after it. Then the second video I show them is Fleetwood Mac's Albatross, because for me it really is explains the beauty of the ocean. And Fleetwood Mac had this idea from the music from watching the birds flying. So the birds and nature can influence people so much. And that's why I show them this video, because I think it's important for them to see. And personally I like the music, because I remember when I was 8-year-old, my brother spent 24 hours practicing this on his guitar. Everybody liked the music. So it is important for people to understand that nature really does help us in many ways. So explain to their kids and let them listen to it, and they see it on a screen, and I ask them to write how they feel, how the music makes them feel, and what they think of the videos and the birds. That's what I tried to do with them with those two videos. So that's showing what it was like in the past. And then, unfortunately, we have to go to today, and I explain. Now I explain that how far I've been walking, and now I'm sort of not, I won't say famous, but I'm known in a lot of places because I've walked. And it's silly to say that someone can be famous just by walking, but this is what happened. Then I go back to what I'm going to talk about today, and I explain where the Midway Island is, and I then explain how it affects us today and what is happening today. I explain on the map of the world. I ask them where they think Midway is, and I explain where we are in Chile and where America is. And then I explain if you go in deeper and deeper into the ocean, you'll find a very small island. And I explain that 80% of the world's population of albatross live on the island, and around 5,000 a year die because they're eating plastic. And I explain how the plastic arrives there, and I show them photographs and pictures of all the plastic on the island. Then I show them the video of an albatross that has actually eaten the plastic. And this is what I show them. I think it's a good thing for them to see the reality of life. And this is now an albatross. And I think it's important kids actually see this and not to be too shy to show them. So the kids need to see. They see more things on television that's worse than this. And they play games where people are just killing all the time. So why should they not see what's really happening in the world? Because they're part of it. They drink bottles of gaseosa or Coca-Cola and things, and they have to know where their bottle could end up. So this is why I explain to them what happens. So the birds that influence people to make some really fantastic music, which I think will be here for a long time to come. The birds may not be here as long as the music will, because of this. This is the stomach of a young albatross, now full of plastic. Now that's got to make people think, surely. But I'm not convinced, even now, that this will make people stop and think about what they're doing. It's going to take a lot more before people actually will take notice. But that's the video I show them. And hopefully we'll get the other video I want to show you. Then I show them this video. This is a toys that you find in Chile. And I explain this as well. These are plastic toys and meant for small children that are not made of any quality at all. They're very thin plastic and they last no time. But where do they end up? Back in the ocean. Now my other question is, why does a plastic toy flute have to come in a plastic bag? I mean, why has that got to come in a plastic bag already? So, I explained that, our attitude is incredibly stupid. And hopefully we'll go on to the next video, which is not coming up yet. Why? This is it. I show them a whale that has died from eating carrier bags, plastic bags. I asked them how many plastic bags they think it takes to kill a whale. They always say 1,000, 2,000, or maybe more. I explain only 80 bags to kill a whale this size. So all it took was 80 bags just floating in the ocean. For me, that is really sad. From there, I hope to go to the next video, which is about the plastic affecting the sea turtles. And the beach is full of plastic. This is in El Salvador, so it just explains it's here in Central America. So all over the world are falling from plastic. And I go to the next video, which I hope will be, I went into a supermarket to ask how many carrier bags it takes for a kilo. So this lady explained to me that 200 bags is 1.5 kilos. And I asked the students why they think I went into a supermarket to ask that question. Then I showed them this video, which I think is one of the most important videos that anybody can show anybody. And I've shown it so many times now to people because it is the most important. It's a vet from Australia in India taking 14 kilos of plastic out of a cow. And to imagine that 20 years ago, if someone told you this, you would think they were crazy. Well, it's just 2013 and this exists. And I just think it's probably one of the most impressive videos I've seen. But even still, so many people even laugh when they see this, which I find very hard, but it's still not as powerful enough to make people really think.
The plastic had melded together in huge clumps, and it was a mission to pull it out. So much plastic, it's totally full. And it's a real job to get stuff out because it seems to be all stuck inside the stomach. Perseverance, I finally got to the massive dog, and from there, it just kept coming. Far more than I expected. Filling up the muscle.
Well, that is 14 kilos of plastic. And I have to stop now because the kids are coming for another lesson. I hope to do part 2 of this video after they've gone.